When you come back, we'll see that.
2 p.m. matter, item number 124.
My lord. Matter ছিল যে? ঠিক আছে।
We have held the petitioner entitled to minimum pension, counting his service, and we have directed to pay the minimum pension within 8 weeks. Arrears also within that period. If not paid, then it will carry interest. Yes. It will be uploaded during the day. There are some minor corrections.
Continuing matter, item number 18.
Very well, we are proceeding. Don't worry. If we require you, we'll make sure that you get everything.
My lord was pleased to, my lord, direct me, my lord, regarding 28th of.
Yes, we wanted you to show us your response to the inquiry report and the response.
My lord, the inquiry report, your lordships will find at page 135. Inquiry report. That begins at page 135. My reply to the report, my lord, your lordships will find at page 149. However, my lord, the date your lordship had, my lord, said about is 28th of April 2020, that letter. That, my lord, is at page 133, which is a reply to the presenting officer's brief.
Oh, that was before the inquiry officer.
Yes. After the presenting officer's brief, that was given. So that was also referred to at page 149 while replying to the inquiry report.
Where is the disciplinary authority's order?
My lords will find that at page 153, volume 2. Lord, there are typed copies also. Typed copy থেকে পড়ুন। Lord, type copy starts at page 158.
Yes, so now let us see what is wrong with the order of the Honorable Single Judge.
Lord, page
What is the
3,
infirmity
please.
in the order that you want us to see?
My lord. Yes, let's come to the order, my lord.
What we could gather from the record is
Yes.
that in December you gave an application, please don't send me for IS duty.
Yes.
On 4th of January, they issued an order, you have to assume IS duty in Delhi. In the afternoon on the same day, you said I cannot go. That is all.
Yes. So, my lord, my case rests on only one single short point. My lord, I had placed before your lordship the charge sheet. The charge sheet said the misconduct which was perceived is that I did not proceed for duty, which is accepted. I did not, without any intimation or permission. So, my lord, there were two facets of it: intimation or permission.
No, if that intimation goes,
Yes.
does it amount to no misconduct?
My lord, my my lord, contention before your lordship is when the charge is without intimation or permission, my lord, that should have been
No,
considered.
even if we hold that, that cannot be a charge.
Yes.
You are in a discipline for CISF.
I bow down.
Just see the punishment. Hardly any punishment has been inflicted on.
Only
This is nothing.
Yes.
Such an officer refusing to take IS duty, saying that I have not done it earlier also, don't give me such duty again.
Yes.
What kind of a stand being taken?
She was only concerned. Your lordship has seen, my lord. She could not, my lord, leave her child unattended at the barracks. My
The
lord.
call of duty is much higher than these trivial
Yeah,
issues.
I bow down to that.
When you're in a service, when you're in an office,
Yes.
the call of service and in such paramilitary force.
Yes.
Can you say that my husband is in the army here, I will not go to Delhi?
Discipline force, my lord.
What
There is hardly any chance, my lord.
Therefore, we are saying, what is wrong with the order?
Only thing, my lord, I wanted to point out is this.
That we have understood what you're trying to harp on. That is a futile exercise.
That is my only point.
That hardly matters. The fact remains, admitted position is there is an order of assuming IS duty,
Yes.
which you admit I will not comply because it is not convenient.
Yes.
What is stand
That is the
for a CISF personnel to take?
That is the
What is her rank and status?
Lord, constable.
Constable.
Lady constable. She is a lady
And
constable.
she's saying, I talked to the company commander on phone. I want to adduce that digital evidence.
Yes.
What kind of things?
Lord, I have seen. She
Just
should have
see.
been tempered with the language, my lord. The language is.
She's talking about her company commander in a disciplinary force.
Could not have.
That he spoke to me over the writer's phone. I want to bring that as digital evidence. What will she prove? What will she prove?
Should have watched the tenor of the language also. I bow down to that, my lord. That is true. That is a submission from the bar, my lord, as an advocate of this court, my lord.
No, we appreciate what you're saying, but we are saying that's why we said what is wrong with the Honorable Single Judge's order.
If I have understood correctly, my lord, your lordships are of the opinion that even if the intimation part goes, say it is granted that yes, I had intimated. Then also I have not.
So your plea is that I had said 7 days in advance that I can't do this. In the evening of that day also I have said I can't do it at 4:30. Where's the question of no intimation? Does that legitimize disobeying the order? Under which provision? Show us.
No, my lord. I was trying to look at it, my lord, but you will kindly bear with me, my lord. I know that I do not have the best of the cases over here.
No, we
Because-
understand what you're saying. The charge as framed is not established. This is what
Yes,
you're trying to say.
I was against a charge of either or. I was defending against a charge, my lord. The charge was not that you proceeded without permission. The charge was, my lord, I say most humbly, was you did not proceed for the duty without intimation or permission. So it was a case of either or. So, my lord, if the charge would have been that you did not proceed without permission and that is your insubordination, I would have, my lord, there was no place for me to, my lord, make this any kind of submission before your lordships. But when I am looking at a charge that my insubordination is being perceived, that out of the two options I availed none, I defend myself against that charge throughout the proceeding, and then, my lord, the charge is completely read in a different light.
Yes.
Whether, my lord, that could have been done or not. Because I can take your lordships, my lord, if your lordships are so inclined, my lord, I can take your lordships to the, my lord, findings where they, my lord, take into account this portion of this, my lord, my submissions. But thereafter, my lord, they only return findings on permission and then hold me guilty of neither intimation nor permission. So, my lord, I am only on that while defending myself, I was defending myself against a charge, the perception that the insubordination is based on the fact that I did not do either of the two things.
Yes.
That is my short point before your lordship, my lord.
According to you, once you have given the intimation, you are not obliged to comply with the order.
No, my lord, I don't say that.
That is ultimately you are saying that only. That I have said I can't go. What are they saying? It is without intimation. That is what you are saying.
My lord, may I just, my lord, try my lord, to see this in from a different angle or different perspective, my lord. Whether, my lord, proceeding on or refusing to proceed on the place of duty without permission constitutes misconduct or not is a question, or will be a question, my lord, when the charge is that you proceeded, you did not follow the orders without any permission. You did not proceed without any permission. But when the charge itself is that the perceived insubordination or perceived, my lord, misconduct is because that out of the two options available to you, you availed neither, and I defend myself against the charge, while, my lord, shutting his eyes to one portion of the, my lord, charge and my reply to the charge, whether, my lord, they were right in imposing the punishment, because they themselves have formulated the charge that out of these two options you have availed neither. That is my short point, my lord. I am trying to look.
Therefore, you are saying that it is not that I didn't do either of the two. I
Yes.
told them that I can't go.
At least once.
I told them that I can't go. I told them 7 days before the order, and I told them on that day also. What are they saying that it is without
But
intimation?
had I been, my lord, I'm subject to, my lord. I understand, my lord. I am defending a, my lord, very bad case. I will be candid before your
Where
lordship.
is the CISF Act and rules? Show us.
Lord, the rules, yes. My lord, as far as
Yes, show us.
Land is applicable to this. Full land. Rule 3 of the conduct. Different line of the PSA Act 1968 and Rule 3 of the conduct.
section 3 is a constitution. Rule 3, no. Rule 3 is completely different. My lord, before your lordships look into the rule, my lord, may I, my lord, say only one thing. My lord, I understand, my lord, the logic is that without permission even you can stay back, only if you intimate. My lord, probably, my lord, I say this most humbly, probably, my lord, this I cannot say to resist my posting. As far as say, my lord, I come before your lordships, my lord, challenging an order of posting that see, I
That
shall,
also you have challenged. That also you have challenged.
my lord, I am
You
today,
have challenged the transfer order also.
yes, but my lord, today I am only on the disciplinary.
How
my lord.
can you be? That was your case before the writ court.
Lord,
You have challenged everything from issuance of the transfer
I-
order till the appellate order. Everything in one writ petition.
Today, my lord, I am before your lordships only with regard to the
Such a
disciplinary.
person serving a paramilitary force.
Discipline.
Just imagine what will happen to the force if there are 10 people like you in every company. Just imagine 5 people like you. And we are surprised that you have been visited with a very, very minor consequence. We don't know why. Normally, for such disobedience and insubordination in such forces, we have seen a sufficient number of cases. The consequence is the
More
ultimate.
severe penalty.
Yes, ultimate consequence. We don't know what has prevailed over the mind of the authorities in being such.
Not as the advocate of the petitioner, my lord, but as an officer of the court, probably the child factor. From the papers,
Maybe, yes.
maybe,
Because
probably.
you have said you have a small child.
And the husband is in army, he is not there. Probably that.
Section 9 is regarding appeal. What?
Section 9, it is a provides for penalties for neglect of duty or disobedience.
Section 9.
Section 9, CISF Act 1968.
Section 9 is appeal and revision.
My lord, section 8 is applicable. Dismissal, removal.
Rules it is below 34 penalties.
And my lord, section 10, my lord, tells about the duties of the members. of the
Yes, that is what we were expecting you to show. You are showing appeal and procedure. How is that
Eight
relevant?
and 10 is that.
10 is relevant.
Yes, ma'am.
Just see what 10A says.
Along with my lord, conduct rules is also.
Conduct rule is not in this book.
Not in.
Probably not.
But as far as disciplinary proceedings are concerned, my lord will find that my lord is chapter 10 of the rules of 2001.
But you are not alleging any procedural infirmity. Whatever witness they had, you have examined and you have crossed.
Point which I had argued,
That we have understood. We have understood.
point available to me, to my mind, there is no other point.
So we'll consider that what you are submitting. Anything else? Yes, heard the learned advocate for the appellant. The learned
Grateful, your lordship.
Item 19.
You made out something arguable. We appreciate. You made out something arguable. We appreciate.
Grateful, your lordship. That is the only thing I could find out.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Grateful.
Item number 19, Your Lordship, Mr. Manik Das appearing for the appellant, Your Lordship. I'm just informed by his clerk that due to medical reason, he is not able to appear.
He is for the
Appellant, Your Lordship.
I am for the respondent.
For determination. For determination.
It looks like anyway. How much time is it?
Not this week, Your Lordship.
Who is the ill? The advocate on record.
Yes, Your Lordship. Mr. Manik Das.
This is so and so. He is take.
Item 20.
Lordship, I am for the respondent number 1. Lordship.
Not today.
Lordship,
Item 21.
Correspondence. I won't come in the way of the prayer for an adjournment, but your lordship will kindly fix this.
What fixed? Not today. It will be taken up on the next day.
Kindly takes because I tell your lordship, this has had at least 4 rounds of litigation till now.
More the merrier for you. Yes.
Grateful.
Item 22.
So he came but to start.
We'll see. We'll proceed. Let it be. If required, we'll attend. Yes.
Memorandum of understanding was signed between the IMD and the ICAR. That's page 39. You see the relevant page will be page 41 of my application, which has been directed to be treated as paperwork.
Yes.
Lordship, page 39, Lordship, and memorandum of understanding was signed between the Indian Meteorological Department and the ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research. Lordship, promulgating Lordship a scheme under which Lordship relevant will be page 41.3.7. IMD bears to bear salary, travel, contingency allowance for the post of subject matter specialist working at KVK in the scale of scientist B such and such, agromet observer in the scale of such and such, on contractual basis, co-terminus with the GKMS scheme. On year-to-year extension basis, annual increment along with other service extension will be granted based on review of annual performance which will borne by IMD. Lordship, pursuant to this, Lordship, the implementing agencies floated notices for appointment which are at page 44 to 49. Lordship, the appellants were successful and we are engaged in those posts. Lordship, this scheme was up to 2021. Now, Lordship, the cabinet took a decision to extend the scheme up to 2026. Lordship, that is at page 72, relevant page is page 73. Lordship, page 72, Lordship, this is a communication of the Government of India. Lordship, kindly see the last line. It is therefore requested to continue the services of GKMS at all the agromet field units, district agromet units for the period 2021-2026. This was pursuant to the cabinet decision, which is at page 73. Lordship, the press release of the cabinet decision. The cabinet committee of economic affairs chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
The mention of GKMS in this cabinet decision.
Lordship, the umbrella scheme is the across and under it is GKMS.
You said you were reading that somewhere it says GKMS scheme is continued. We are not asking the full form, we have seen that. Where have you read GKMS in this? You just read GKMS somewhere.
Oh, Lordship, in the last paragraph.
Which page?
70,
Which page?
Page 70.
72.
It is therefore requested to continue the services of GKMS at all agromet field units, district agromet units for the period of 2021 and 2026. This was in pursuant to the decision of the cabinet, which is at page 73. Now, Lordship, our services was continuing. Lordship, this was in the year 2022. Now, Lordship,
Your services have already been disengaged long back.
Lordship, in 2024, Lordship, it has been disengaged. Lordship, all over India, Lordship, there were 199 such units. All of the appellants have been blessed with interim order except the hopeless persons before your Lordship. All over India, Lordship, interim orders granted, interim orders implemented, except Lordship, the appellants before my Lord.
But the fact remains now that for about 2 years you are out.
I could
About
not,
2 years.
I could not get the matter heard. Lordship,
That
was
we have
already
seen-
till
that we have seen, therefore we are asking you. It was the court has considered that in Karnataka, Kerala, some places, Delhi also,
Lordship.
because the initial engagement was coterminous with the scheme. Since the scheme has been extended to
Lordship.
26,
Yes,
they
that
have
is
been
my
allowed to continue.
Lordship.
But the hard fact is that in this case, you are already out since long.
Lordship, the learned single judge at paragraph.
So therefore, we have understood, we know what your plight is, but we are asking you, now what do you expect from the court? It is nearing completion.
Lordship, I expect from the court, Lordship, declaration that the termination was illegal, part of the back wages, and Lordship, engagement at least up to
Where is
2026.
the termination order?
Lordship, those are at page 92 to 95, Lordship. This was issued in 29th of January 2024, Lordship. The third last paragraph, the order is treated as letter of notice of termination of service of the concerned KVK. Since Lordship, the implementing agencies are different, Lordship, at page 93, another different implementing agency.
You are not serving under the GKMS.
Lordship, that is the scheme which is being implemented by the government of India through Lordship the KVKs and the other agencies.
And what is KBK?
Lordship, Krishi Vigyan Kendra, Lordship. Their appointment is
What is the profile? What is your job profile?
Lordship collecting the meteorological data, uploading it for central dissemination and deciding about the monsoon, etc. Lordship, page 92 is one issued by West Bengal University of Animal and Fishery Sciences. Page 93 is by KVK Kollan. Lordship sees in the first paragraph, third line from the bottom, first paragraph. In view of this, your last working day here at Damu unit of Kollan falls on 29th of February 2024. Lordship, similar order at page 73.
No, you said 92.
Yes. 92, Lordship, the third last paragraph. This order is treated as letter of notice of termination of service of the concerned KVK. Lordship, third last paragraph starts with the order is treated as letter of notice of termination of service of the concerned KVK.
Now, where is that letter that you are reading that it is co-terminus with the scheme?
Lordship. Lordship, that is the memorandum of understanding, Lordship, executed in the 2018, Lordship, relevant page 41. Pursuant to this advertisement, pursuant to this appointment letter contains the same clause. This is the from which the my right flows. See page 41, clause 3.7. IMD agrees to be a salary travel contingency allowance for the post of subject matter specialist SMS agrometeorology working at KVK.
Please.
Thereafter, my lord, the implementing agencies issued advertisements which are at page 44 to page 49 that also contain that clause, lordship. At page 44, lordship, the second last heading is terms and condition of service. The first clause is the appointment is purely temporary for 1 year and co-terminus with the project. The implementing agency is giving advertisements, page 44 onwards, page 49, second last heading terms and condition, the first point. Thereafter, lordship, appointment,
Advertisement is at page 44.
yes, 44 to page 49, lordship. Different implementing agencies, similar type of. From bottom, lordship, the second bottom, lordship, terms and condition of service, the first point. Page 45 will be of a different implementing agency, but containing the same clause at page 46.
So why they have terminated you?
Lordship, the decision was taken to discontinue with the 199 agromet units, Damu. Now, lordship, the documents are there which show that certain other scheme will be there, directly employees will be taken and payments will be made. Lordship, certain documents are here that a proposal was floated that these workmen, these employees will be substituted with another different set of employees and work done directly. Now, lordship,
Directly under the
lordship,
IMD.
lordship, kindly sees, lordship, page 87, lordship, the finance ministry. Lordship, after the cabinet decision, lordship, the secretaries decided to discontinue. A note was given to the Ministry of Finance. The Ministry of Finance at page 87, relevant is the second clause of paragraph 2. Lordship notes, as per para 25 Roman 11 of the minutes of the meeting, EFC had recommended no new district agromet units should be set up and the existing 119 units should be wound up. Weather forecast, dissemination and awareness activities should be done by 130 zonal units in collaboration with KVK. For this, MOES may sign MOU with DARE. However, in response to recommendation, MOES in para 13 of Annexure 2 of DCN stated that MOES would like to engage trained project manpower directly and credit emoluments to DBT to continue with the services and have the last mile connectivity. This is at variance with the recommendation. So this is the observation of finance, but lordship, ultimately it boiled down to the fact that 199 damos will be wound up, lordship, replaced with another scheme.
So many abbreviations that I get. EFC, what is EFC? DARE, EFC, BCM, we don't know what these are.
Lordship, the expenditure finance committee, lordship, those minutes are at page 84. Lordship, this is an objection of the finance. Lordship, I am a simple, lordship, employee, even though I could gather, that's why I have annexed. But lordship, my simple case is that the MO says that co-terminus extended up to 2026. Suddenly and abruptly it has been terminated. I ought to continue. So on that basis, lordship, all over India, lordship, all the damus are continuing, all the employees
It's
are.
not that simple. There is no hard and fast assurance that it will go on. It
No.
is coterminous, renewable on a year-to-year basis,
Lordship.
based on performance. A
Lordship.
project may be discontinued.
Yes. It may be Lordship, the hope, what my lord at the outset put me the question in 2026, but we're looking at Lordship, if we are,
Here, that's why we said just come to the termination order.
Lordship. Lordship, page 92 to 95, Lordship.
Yeah.
Lordship, this one is, the first one is issued by West Bengal University of Animal and Fisheries Sciences. Lordship, this is the order through which, Lordship, the concerned KVK's was terminated. Lordship, the third last line, the order is treated as letter of notice of termination of service of the concerned KVK.
Yes.
And Lordship, thereafter the implementation by our termination,
So
Lordship,
if the KVK is gone, how you can be there?
Lordship, all over India, 199 damus, Lordship, all over, they are containing, only we have been.
But in those places, the KVK may be continuing. Here, the KVK has been discontinued.
Lordship,
You
that
are
was,
serving in the KVK.
Lordship, 199 units were there. We are under 199 units in one of.
That we have understood. There is a national scheme contemplating 199.
Lordship,
That is a kind of a
umbrella scheme.
umbrella scheme in coordination with two different entities.
Lordship,
The Meteorological Department and Indian Council for Agricultural Research.
Lordship,
The idea is to have an idea of the
weather,
weather
Lordship.
for the purpose of agriculture
Lordship,
and to render advice in this regard on a local level.
Lordship,
When the rain will come,
Lordship.
how to prepare for things.
Lordship.
That is the idea.
Yes.
We have understood what you are saying.
Lordship.
But this does not mean that all 199 persons must KVKs must continue. So these have been discontinued. If they are not there, where you will serve?
Lordship, the decision was to discontinue 199. All over India, all. Decision taken to discontinue all. Lordship, all the high courts, Lordship, starting from Odisha High Court, Madhya Pradesh High Court, Bombay High Court, Delhi High Court.
We don't know those matters. We have not seen. In those states also KVK was discontinued, or only the agromet observer were discontinued.
Lordship, the entire 199 units have been discontinued. The KVKs are through which it is to be implemented.
So in Odisha also the KVK was discontinued.
Lordship, there may be some other implementing agency.
There cannot be. The scheme contemplates KVK only. How can it be another agency?
Lordship, functioning. Lordship, I am told, Lordship, they are functioning.
Therefore, if in a state the KVK is functioning and the agromet observer is asked to leave, that cannot be done because he will exist. But if the KVK itself has been discontinued, where the agromet?
No. KVK, Lordship, KVK's function is multifaceted. One of the projects assigned to it is this, the DAMU. Not, Lordship, the only project which is being handled by KVK and that has been wound up. That is not the case, subject to what my learned friend will say.
Read it. The order is treated as letter of notice of termination of service in concerned KVK.
Lordship, page 70.
Oh, so the KVK is still continuing.
Yes. They have multifarious other activities also. That is there. That is continuing. But our services under this scheme has been discontinued. Lordship will kindly take up chronologically, Lordship, the communications leading to our termination, Lordship. Lordship, page 76, kindly sees. Communication dated 17 January 2024, Lordship. 76.
And where are the orders passed by the other high court?
Lordship, those are there, Lordship, page 111 onwards of the application, Lordship. Page 111, initial order passed by the Odisha High Court. Thereafter, Lordship, Madhya Pradesh High Court at page 113.
What happened? Those matters have finally been decided.
Lordship, the matter has suddenly come up in the list, Lordship. I am here to check upon the present status, Lordship.
Because you see, it has all started from the Odisha High Court judgment.
Lordship.
The Odisha High Court order, because the
And-
learned advocate who was appearing for the respondent, he was not able to respond to the court.
No, Lordship,
query,
in the-
therefore interim order was
No,
issued.
Lordship, in the other High Court, Lordship, the Madhya Pradesh High Court.
All the high courts have relied on Odisha High Court.
No, but they have implemented, Lordship. Already those documents are on record, Lordship. A communication dated 1st July.
They have to, if there is an interim order, they have to implement. There is a question of not implement. Either go in appeal or
Yes,
implement.
yes.
That is not the point. The point is there, it all started because Odisha High Court, a limited order was issued only for the petitioners.
Man.
And likewise in all the high courts following that decision, it has been taken because there, the advocate who was representing the respondent, he was not in a position to respond to the court's query.
My lord, that is why the division bench on 29, the earlier division bench on 29 July 2024 said that we will examine the matter on merits. So I could point out the,
Ultimately, what happened in these matters? 3875 of 24, is it disposed of?
my lord, then could adjourn it for a day, Lordship. Suddenly the matter has
That
come
will
up
be
today.
required.
Or Lordship, if they can say, Lordship. The same respondents, Lordship.
Yes, what is the position?
Regarding the proceedings of other high court is not, but it is in our my lord, if in opposition, as per the my lord minutes of the finance committee, my lord, the Damu has been winding up, and my lord kindly take up my
Down.
my lord,
What did you say? What is winding up?
my lord the Damu, my lord,
Oh.
district agglomerated units, my lord,
Oh, district agreement.
units, my lord.
No, that we have seen. What happened in the other matters?
My lord, I have no information.
Neither the learned advocate for the appellant Before High Court.
Lordship, Can it be 21st?
Yes.
Deep job. আচ্ছা 20 তারিখ থাক 20 তারিখ লর্ডশিপ let it remain lordship let the person get a closure to the case now 20 extremely great
Item 23 and 24.
My lord, I am for appellant, Mr. Achin Kumar Mojumdar. He is out of station, praying 1 week adjournment.
Lordship, Mr. Sukumar Bhattacharya appearing for the Union of India. Lordship, praying for 2 weeks.
Everybody wants adjournment.
আর দুইয়ের সঙ্গে
You are the writ petitioner.
Oh, yes, my lord.
Hearing with the punishment. Get that the period of suspension will not get. Yeah,
He is out of station, my lord. Kindly 1 week adjournment.
why you have filed an appeal?
The FRSR application of FRSR Mala relying on a judgment. This is not applicable according to my submission in the facts and circumstances.
FRSR is not applicable.
The relevant provisions Mala, which has been made applicable. Mala, so logically,
Which provision?
Mala, today the matter has suddenly come and you lordship kindly accommodate. I have to go through this.
It's on the list. What do you mean certain?
This code is first time today.
So whenever it comes for the first time, there has to be an adjournment. It's on the list. We are expected. We are trying to ascertain. She's also seeking time. We want to know why you have filed. Because the single judge has only interfered with the treatment of suspension period. Because minor punishment has been imposed. He has said
But
that.
that part, my lord, the learned judge has held in our favor. So far, the my lord, payments of suspension allowance is concerned. According to my lord, this is not applicable. The learned judge relied on the judgment of your lordship's court. A single bench judgment that is not applicable in the facts of the present. That I shall argue. No, no, আমাকে আছে।
Yeah, probably for an armed force, this punishment is a minor punishment. RPF has its own act and rules.
So disciplinary rules. So for the other railway is different. So for the RP is different. RPF is different.
Yes.
Interpretation of my lord FRSR 1, 2 and 3 and my lord RPF Act section 10 of the RPF Act, this interpretation I will.
No, first, the Honorable Single Judge has noted that it is a minor punishment.
Minor, in case of minor punishment, according to the learned single judge, and learned single judge relied on judgment, where my lord, in case of minor punishment, my lord suspension allowance is to be paid.
To be paid, the period
Yes.
of suspension will be treated as on duty.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
On my submission, this judgment has not considered the other relevant provisions of FRSR and the RPF rules and the disciplinary rules. That will be, that is applied here, my lord, even if the
What
minor
is the punishment?
punishment, my lord, your lordship.
It is withholding his next increment for 2 years with
Yes.
cumulative effect. That is a minor punishment.
Minor punishment. That there is no dispute. My submission, my lord, even if minor punishment, the learned judge has relied on the judgment, that is not applicable. Here, my lord, even if minor punishment, he is not entitled to the benefit of that FRSR and judgment.
Withholding of 2 increments with cumulative effect. We will see. I have a doubt that it is minor punishment.
That this will be one reported decision if your lordship consider my submission and decide, my lord.
No, we are first thing what is I am in doubt that withholding of 2 increments with cumulative effect for a uniform service is not a minor punishment.
And this is so far those employees who are governed by FRSR. And so far the RPF is concerned.
See, you are arguing that the period of suspension cannot be treated as duty because FRSR is not applying. That we are not saying. What we are observing is that this punishment, whether under the RPF Act, is a minor punishment.
Yes, minor punishment.
Which provision?
Today, I'm fully not prepared.
I have a doubt on that. I think perhaps it is
I clear your lordship's doubt. I shall clear your lordship.
not a minor punishment. Withholding of 2 increments
I
with
got,
cumulative
I
effect.
got what is possible, lordship, my manner. This is not a minor punishment. And
Yes.
that I am not of that. I am a different point. I also consider that for non-compliant.
No, because if it is not a minor punishment, then that entire thing
Goes.
goes.
Yes.
I am of the view, perhaps subject to what the provision says, that withholding 2 increments with cumulative effect is not a minor punishment. So we'll have to see that also. Then, if it is a minor punishment, then there is a scope for arguing what you are submitting. We learned that.
January. 25.
25, I'm for the applicant treatment.
For the state respondents, my lord.
And you?
Oh, perfect.
Selection process.
Selected candidate.
Selection process.
No. Selection process,
Selected candidates. Already appointed.
yes. This is with regard to Anganwadi. Asha Kori.
Anganwadi.
Asha Kori. Accredited social health worker. Actives.
They are government servants.
Yes, they are government.
They are not government servants. Therefore,
But
we
we-
ask, they are not government servants.
A temporary service, contract implementation is key.
They are for implementation of ICDS schemes.
Yes, welfare.
They are under a project.
Yes, my lord.
They are not government servants.
We were on the issue of change of rule of the game.
What rule? What is your complaint?
My complaint is, my lord, the advertisement, my lord, if your lordship kindly takes up page 17. The type page is 17A.
Yes.
And my lord, your lordship kindly takes up page 19 for specific is the last one.
Every case, there is Prakash Pathak of recruitment. Every case, lawyer will say, it has been changed. Page 70.
Yes, my lord, this is the advertisement and page 19 is the
Page 70 of
17, 17. 17A is the type copy. And page 19 is the map. This is the advertisement, more particularly the last one. Lakshmipur.
You are not referring to CAN, you are referring to the memo.
Yes, my lord. The paper book, my lord. The paper book is there.
How can I understand page 17?
Type copy 17A.
Type doesn't make it any better. Oh, translated.
Yes, my lord.
Translated.
Saying type.
I'm sorry, my lord. I apologize, my lord.
For me, it remains the same. I'm sorry, I cannot.
But that is my mistake, my lord. I should have pointed out. Now, my lord, page 19, if your lordship kindly takes up.
Just give us.
Yes.
Yes.
Number page 19.
Before you go to pages, tell us what is your
Yes,
complaint.
my lord. Now, the main contention is that the advertisement was for the post of Asha Kormi, who is from a particular region, the service area. Number one, I am a resident of this area, but the private respondent who belongs to some other area has been appointed. Number one, here I applied from Lakshmipur, Shampur RCH 16. That is the last one at page 19. What they did is, apart from this, they have appointed the private respondent. Whereas I secured everything and my name was on the top. Now, my lord, if your lordship
So
can.
if there is a wrong appointment,
Yes, my lord.
there is no redress under the scheme. Is there any redress under the scheme?
But we are written to the SDO, the authorities, to check and verify.
We are not asking you that. Is there any redress under the scheme under which the appointment is made?
No. So far as I think
one answer is yes, one answer is no, one answer is don't know, I have not seen. What
I
is
say
it?
no.
So where is the scheme? Show us that there is no provision. Where is the scheme?
But the recruitment rules, which is at page 17A.
17A is an advertisement.
Yes,
it is not a rule. It is not a scheme. We are asking you, where is the scheme? This issue at whether she belongs to a particular place or not will be decided in a writ proceeding.
You
want us to embark on an inquiry where she resides, gather everything and find out whether she resides that or not.
The rules,
Where is the scheme? You said there is no provision. Show us the scheme.
The scheme is not with me at this moment.
Then how do you know there is no provision?
But so far as I am on that topic,
we are asking you at the very outset whether you have a remedy. Why did you approach the writ court?
Because my answers at page 37, the video, if I correctly remember, page 42, my representations, they are not been considered. But I wrote to them that
why you wrote to the BDO? Why didn't you write to the SDO? Why didn't you write to DM?
But we had categorically started from BDO.
Why? Therefore, we are asking you.
Because my grievance has not been redressed.
So BDO is an authority under the ASHA scheme.
We had written to the DM also.
You write to everyone.
If my representations are unanswered, when my fundamental right is infringed.
What fundamental right? You will shoot off letters to whoever you want.
No.
We are asking you, the scheme is being implemented by which authorities? Which are the authorities competent under the scheme?
Authority.
From where? You don't know, you don't even have the scheme.
But the government of West Bengal, Jongipur, is the appointing authority.
Scheme is correct.
But keeps it on Monday, I shall come back with this thing.
Therefore, we asked you yes, no, or I have not seen. You said no. You have not seen.
But I have checked up thoroughly,
you have not, sir.
I did not find
the scheme, if it is there, there must be a redress. Is there any redressal under the scheme?
Scheme but it is there in the Panchayat Act.
In the Panchayat Act, we have the Panchayat Act. Let us see.
The old copy.
Yes. Because I remember I have decided as single judge under the ICDS scheme, there was a forum where you can agitate if an appointment is not made as per the rule or as per the advertisement. How can a writ court be called upon to see where she resides? We'll be at the same position. It is better to see what is there in the panchayat.
আছে মোটা বই আছে সবুজ রঙের
Old is not here.
So what the single judge has done?
The learned single judge has said
called for report was
it is
called for
not for the
report says that
find out who is belonging to which area and this.
We are of the same view.
So the
Then nothing
title
remains.
suit-
You proceed.
Title suit.
Then you proceed. Yes. You proceed.
But even but in their
What is the date of the impugned order? The order under
But
5/8/24.
yes,
What is respondent number 8's name? What is the name of respondent number 8?
but Shampa Singh.
लाइट अलग है, ये है ऊपर।
बहुत silly.
What was that? What is the date on which you were interviewed?
19/5. Just give me a second. On 19/5/2022.
19?
5/2022.
And what is the date on which panel was published? '50. On the same date, on the date of interview. Why you did not challenge this?
But we have challenged this.
No, you didn't. After that, she was issued the letter of engagement, then you have filed the writ.
Yes.
Why?
So unless until when I come to know, my lord, I cannot.
You are already knowing that she is the first person.
Got the information, I approached this court.
Huh?
After I got the information, that I approached this court.
1905, this result where she was placed, the first candidate was published.
My lord.
You chose not to challenge that. 4 months after that, she was issued.
We had, but 2022 was the notification result, and in 2022 we had itself filed the writ petition.
22 has 12 months.
Yes, my lord.
We are asking you why after 1905 you have filed it or after the appointment letter was issued? She has been appointed in September.
My lord.
What is the date? Where is that order?
September.
And when? September 23.
The writ petition of 2022.
Where is her appointment letter?
In report, my lord, they admit that my name stood first.
This 44, my report, and we see page 45.
Where is the appointment letter, sir? Don't make us read your entire exception and report. Twenty-six 9/22. Where is it? Where is that 26 9/22 order?
Rashi was asking for guidelines.
Huh?
Asking for guidelines of the Asha selection.
26 9/22. Please see where that order is. 26 9. Your engagement letter.
এইটা কোনো ফ্যাক্টর করছে না।
It's done by the Gram Panchayat.
Yes.
In the Am Sabha. There is an Am Sabha.
Gram Sabha is there,
Oh, Gram Sabha.
but it's a Gram Panchayat. It must be Gram Panchayat. That.
Not a government servant.
Not a comment.
It's only for implementation of the scheme. This is for the healthcare aspect. Apart, the nutrition aspect is taken care of by the Anganwadi workers. And the healthcare aspect, postpartum, delivery, contraception, health hygiene, this aspect is looked after by the ASHA workers. And they give basic advice on very basic health issues also. Not a government servant. Yes.
And they do work throughout the round the clock. They work.
Yes, they have to visit all the homes, compile the data. 1,000 population has to be looked after in the village.
That's why a particular area is fixed.
And because the nature of their social work, they are required to be a resident of that service area itself. Otherwise, they will not be able to do it. Because the scheme prefers that there is a level of familiarity of the people with the worker. Otherwise, in the village context, they may not open up. They may not be able to get all the data.
The purpose of the scheme will be frustrated. Here also, they have mentioned a boundary of the area of a particular Rasha. That cannot be possibly.
Yes, he is not satisfied. So that is
Well,
not.
we had stated that the boundary that has been specified, I belong to that area.
We don't know. We will not look into that. We will not look into that.
But
You may avail any remedy you want.
The epic card is the only document that they are
We don't know. We are not going to write the scheme. The scheme has a particular requirement. As per the scheme, a mapping has been done. That map has been produced in court. You are not satisfied, then what can be done?
If that service area is to be taken into notice, as per the advertisement, then I would be ranking 1.
We don't know. That service area map has been produced. We have seen it. Therefore, we are saying.
But we had also contradicted that.
So therefore, you are not satisfied. That is what we are saying. This court is not there to satisfy you. You have to challenge that map in appropriate proceeding. You can do it wherever you want, but
take it
not
up-
here.
Well,
Can't
take
be.
it up on Tuesday, my lord, we'll come back.
No, no, that is all. What else remains?
Or else,
The only issue is you say that Sarjul's name should be another Sarjul. If the boundary is taken to that Sirajul, then the boundary will be according to my liking. They say no, the boundary is according to another Sirajul. You say it should be according to another Sirajul. How the writ court can do this?
my lord, if
That is the only dispute.
Yes, my lord.
Nothing else.
Therefore, my
You
lord,
say
if
there is another Sirajul. Why don't you make the boundary from
calls
there?
for a fresh report,
Why? Why?
if
Where is the occasion?
if they take
And if the
purposely-
fresh report comes again, you doubt, then a third report?
No, I'll not doubt.
No, then a third report?
No, my lord, my lord,
So
kindly
is it an issue of satisfying you or
No,
going
no,
to?
I'm not here to satisfy. My lord.
We are not here to do that.
Kindly appreciates if the state, my lord, creates a map in their own discretion to satisfy the private respondent, but the writ petitioner will be helpless.
Yes, he will be. Or he will have to assail it in an appropriate proceeding, not in a writ petition. This is not the
Therefore,
place.
If I am turned down, if my selection is turned down on a
There are two things.
hypothetical situation,
There are two things. One is it is not a public employment. Second thing is that they have satisfied the court's requirement by filing a report. They have placed a map. They have given all the detail. If you are not satisfied with the map, then how the writ court can proceed with the matter?
But may I
Cannot.
come back on Tuesday, my lord?
No, sir, we are over after.
On the area of service area, my lord.
No, come to it. We are looking at it. Come to
With
it.
regard to service area, my lord.
Come to it. Come to page 54. You said this Sirajul is wrong. It should be done from another Sirajul's house. That is your stand. We have seen your stand. That's why we are saying. Come to your stand at page 57. The wrong Sirajul's house has been made the boundary. It should be another Sirajul. Wonderful.
But if this
Please
hand
come.
map,
Please come to page 57. You cannot change the client's case.
changing my stand, my lord.
Come to page 57. Para 5. That is your stand. Nothing else. That is the only dispute.
My lord, the area, my lord, that has been specified, we have annexed the epic card
Please
numbers.
read page para 5.
My lord, may I read?
Yes.
I propose I would like to further add that in the context of determining Srimati Shampa Singh's residence, during investigation of the incident report, it's crucial to note that the recruitment notification specifically outlined the Asha area's boundaries with Sirajul's residence marked as initial point in the north. Unfortunately, no epic number or further distinct identifier was provided, leading to a confusion between individuals with similar names. I firmly assert that an incorrect Sirajul Sheikh from Shampur, Bangapada was mistakenly considered instead of the relevant Sirajul Sheikh residing in Hasanpur, Dakhinpada.
You may say.
I'm not.
You may say Chato, whatever this is on the left side.
It is not my saying, my lord. It is actually
It
what
is your saying. It is nothing more than your
But
saying.
apart from being my client's
Apart from a statement, there is nothing.
No, my lord, we have annexed the epic card numbers.
Let
my lord.
us see.
The epic
Show
card
us the epic card number. And how that is relevant. How that is relevant. That's not relevant. The service area has been mapped. That is a mapping done by the, and it is signed by so many persons. BDO, the, what is it, SR, PHN, whatever it is, I don't know. Medical. 54, who all have signed this map?
Well,
Block Medical Officer Health,
Block
BDO,
Development Officer and Subdivisional Magistrate.
Subdivisional, all have. So everybody is wrong.
No, I'm not saying wrong, right, my lord. I am only trying to establish, my lord, the area that has been specified.
You cannot. You are not the authority to establish. It is these authorities.
But they have still.
They are much above the Gram Panchayat who has made the
Yes, my
appointment.
lord.
Yes.
What they have specified, I'm just establishing it.
Yes, show us.
I'm not for once.
Which
saying,
Sirajul, according to you, it should be from which Sirajul's house?
my lord, if your lordship kindly takes up the epic card numbers that we have annexed.
That's not required.
But from that epic numbers, my lord, Sirajul's name will appear that he belongs to that area.
Which Sirajul that you have said in para 5? Which Sirajul you are referring to? The relevant Sirajul Sheikh has not been taken. Who is that relevant Sirajul Sheikh? Hasanpur Dakshin Para should be included and not the Shampur Bangara. What is the other place?
Bangpara.
Bangpara. You cannot say this.
Sirajul accepted.
The advertisement, what does it say about the area?
Kindly take the page 19.
Where is the advertisement? Show us the area.
17 is the type copy is 17A, the translate copy. And page 19 is the annexure of the service area.
Yes.
North first house, Sirajul, south last house.
Where are you reading? 17A? Only married persons residing permanently under Asha area are invited from Bishwa or unmarried female candidates for the said post.
First, not
Annexure 2. Yes. First house Sirajul. North is the first house Sirajul. So this map is mapping representation of this boundary of Asha specified in annexure 2. That is the area given. There is no dispute.
the epic card shows that they are not the residents.
Yes. Not resident of?
The Hasanpur area, where the participant was.
Show us which is that epic card. Which serial?
Page 61.
Yes.
'61 is the translate copy, at the bottom,
Yes.
Shampa Singho, but she belongs to Shampur Bangpara.
Shampa Singh, yes.
Private respondent.
Yes. So what do you say about her?
Now, my lord,
what is there in this 806? You are referring to 806, bottom left corner.
yes, yes.
So what is there in that? Which is,
Our contention was that Shampa Singho is not belonging to service area.
so how this establishes? That's what we are asking you.
Well, epic cards were not mentioned in the advertisement. That is true.
But you have applied pursuant to the advertisement. Now you can't say this is not there in the advertisement. You have participated as per the area specified in annexure 2. You have participated as per that.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, my lord, in page 62, this Sirajul Sheikh is there, my lord.
Yes. That is the Sirajul which you want to
Yes,
be.
yes.
Yes. Which Sirajul you are liking more than the other
No, my lord,
Siraj? No, tell us. He is at which serial?
930, my lord.
9?
930 is the number which I am specifying.
Yes.
That this should be the
So
person.
these are your two issues. Yes, take down. Third learned advocate.
66A. That is the only correction.
You have shown us that 9:30.
But I was a bit nervous at that time. But
Nervous? You have been arguing for half an hour.
page 6, just a second, Malat. The notification said only Sirajul.
Enough.
Kindly, Malat. But page 66A.
Whatever you have said, we have recorded. This is not the way that happened.
I tender my apology, Malat, kindly, Malat. But that would be leading to a different.
Why we have given you so much?
Malat, I understand, Malat. Malat, dismiss my application, not a problem, Malat. But kindly records it, Malat.
Not the way.
I tender my sincere apology, Malat. Just 66A, Malat.
I interact only so that you may answer the queries. I give you sufficient time. I
Malat,
never rush
certainly,
anybody.
Malat.
Which Sirajul you are referring to?
But I was referring to Sirajul Haq because the
You are
notification.
obsessed with one Sirajul.
Yes.
Which Sirajul?
Malat, page 66A.
66A.
370.
The serial number, tell us.
370.
Instead of 9:30 or whatever.
Yes, Malat. 370.
What we have said.
That is Malat Sirajul Sheikh and this is Sirajul Haq. Because notification said only Sirajul.
No, where is the earlier one that you had pointed out?
Malat, page 62A.
So instead of
930. Page 62A, 930.
Instead of 9:30, serial 9:30, we have said something. Just see.
66A, 370.
Serial 9:30. Instead of
Adopter list at serial number 930.
Instead of 9:30, you want it to be
66A, 370. 370. Because the notification said only Sirajul, did not specify any surname.
370.
Yes, Malat. 370.
So you want Sirajul Haq.
Yes, Malat. Grateful, Malat. Grateful.
This.
$26.
Yes.
The problem is not my learned friend, her senior, he is out of India.
He is standing there, you start. He has not made any prayer. He has no problem.
I'm praying for atonement because I have also not prepared. It's abruptly come up in the list.
So every time a matter comes on list, first day it has to be adjourned.
But,
New kind of submission is being made by not a new lawyer.
but
Proceed with the matter. These are old matters, not a new matter.
so it's 24.
23 matter now after 2 years.
I'm also not prepared because it's a. Would you?
Yeah. Not today.
But would your lordship kindly grant 2 weeks times? 2 weeks time.
No, not at all. Not
So-
today means it will come on Monday.
On-
That got
on-
sufficient.
Monday.